Hey guys, oh snap, sorry, let me fix your voice. Oh, got it. You should be good. Yeah, it should be good.
Okay, bet.
All right, all right. Totally didn't see anything, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Talk Food with JSIZZLE. I have a special guest, so why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up? I'm Elara. I'm the metal elf. How are you?
Oh man, hey Laura. So, honestly, first off, huge fan. I'm so happy that we got a chance to talk, like officially. Besides me, like popping your stream like 1,000 times.
Oh my god, me too. I'm so glad. Look, I know that we've been trying to plan this for a while, so I'm glad we could finally make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I every time I see you, it makes me realize like how long I've been in the community. Because I'm
Yeah,
like,
you really have. I have to say, you've been around for like a really long time. Now that I think about it, um, gosh, I mean, at least a year. At least a year.
yeah, yeah. I give it like a solid year. I'm like, okay. I'm like, man, yeah. It's been kind of
Time
crazy.
honestly flies.
Who are you telling, dude? Oh my goodness. So we're gonna start real smooth. We're gonna start real easy. First question. First question. What is your favorite food?
All right, awesome. Oh, favorite food, easy. I always have one that I go to every single time. Chicken parm. I fucking love chicken parm or sushi. Either one of those.
Ooh, okay, okay. So let's see. I'm writing it down.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
taking
chicken
notes.
parm.
Taking all
I
my
think it's
notes.
because my dad makes a really good chicken parm. Oh my god, I just love it so much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love sushi too. Like, I can devour some sushi, but there's just something about chicken parm. Maybe it's more like because it's like a comfort food to me. I just love chicken parm.
I'm not gonna hold you. Chicken parm is absolutely phenomenal. Base take, base take.
Thank you. I feel like though, like sometimes I've had like bad chicken parm, and it makes like all the difference. You know what I mean? Like there is such thing as like bad chicken parm, and I never thought that until there was some Italian restaurant I went to while I was traveling for an event, and it was like legitimately like really bad. I don't know what they did to it, but it just was like maybe I think it was the fry was like oily. It had like that like bad like oil taste, like they hadn't changed it out in a long time. I don't know what it was. It was just like it was just bad.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like a very hit or miss for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like you have to make it like a certain way. Otherwise, it's just like it's just gross.
Let's see, let's see. Well, with that being said, okay, so is there like a really like is there a food that particularly like sticks out to you? Like, is there a food you grew up with that you just like enjoy, like your favorite comfort food?
Oh, favorite comfort food. Oh gosh. Well, like my family cooks a lot of like Italian stuff. So really anything like Italian, like lasagna, like I said, chicken parm, spaghetti with meatballs, things like that. Like I feel like my family always just cooks stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Italian.
Those are definitely like comfort foods to me. Or also like my grandmother's like a very like classic, like I guess like a southern chef. So she would be like, like pork chops and gravy or fried chicken with collard greens, like very like deep south like kind of stuff.
I am a fan of Deep South myself. Grew up with that.
Oh
That's
my
my
god, I
kind of
love it.
man.
I can't really eat a lot of it because it's like, absolutely horrible for you, but God, I love it so much.
Hey, that's what they call it, soul food.
Exactly. Exactly. It's good for your soul, but not good for your your hip line.
Nah, I thought it said eat greens, so go ahead and get them greens. Oh man, get your nice side of collard greens. That's all you need. That's all you need.
I haven't had collard greens in forever now that I think about it. It's been a long time.
Let's see. Let's see. So, are you more of like a sweet or like a savory person?
Oh my god, 100% sweets. I love sweets. Even though I can't have a lot of sweets, I love it. I love sweets so much. If I could, I would eat like chocolate like every single day. I would eat cake every day. I would eat bakery like goods every day. I love sweets so much.
You know, I'm not gonna hold you. You're like the first person in like a minute to ever say sweet. Most people are like, "Oh, I like savory." I'm like, "Dang it, I like making desserts though."
But see, I'm not gonna front, all right? Because I feel like most people are like, oh yeah, I like savory, I like the salts and stuff like that. But let's be real, like we're all here for the sweets. Like we want the cake at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I understand.
Exactly.
Oh man, let's see. Okay, okay. Do you have like an absolute like favorite dessert?
For dessert, something either chocolate related or honestly cheesecake. Either one of those two, I love so much. God, I love cheesecake so much. But any like chocolate related stuff is pretty nice too.
Ooh, you know what? I thought you were cool. Now I think you're even cooler because I love cheesecake.
Let's go. Okay, but chocolate cheesecake, that's it. That's all you need. There's nothing else you need in your life.
I haven't had a chocolate cheesecake in forever. I only had it because my dad he's obsessed with chocolate.
Oh, really? All right. Well, your dad's base.
So every time we have to get him anything chocolate. So every time it's his birthday or Christmas, we're getting like everything chocolate.
Oh my god, I love that.
I'm like, I can't eat too many sweets, but like, oh my god.
You're like, but I want to.
Oh man. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm taking down some notes. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So actually, I know this is kind of like not food related, but like,
Oh
this
my
one.
god. Feel free, ask away.
So one thing I'm curious about. Okay, one thing I got super curious about. Cause since I'm a fan, I kind of been watching you for like forever. uh, which this sounds so bad now that I say it out loud, but it sounds so bad. Let's see. So like, what really got you like into VTubing?
Yeah, honestly, I think the biggest thing for me that got me started was really Zentrea. When I was stuck in for COVID, right? We were all watching like entertainers a lot more, and I really actually loved Zentrea so much. She really inspired me a lot, and I kind of wanted to like get into it, but wasn't sure. I'm not sure if you remember Vienna,
Yeah,
but Vienna debuted like earlier, like 2021. Oh my god, and that just like did it for me. I was like, you know what? I want to become a VTuber. This is so cool. And so that's really what got me started. Those two.
hmm. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Makes sense. Mhm.
Yeah, I absolutely love Centuria. Like even to this day, I'm in her stream all the time. That's probably bad because I should probably like making my own content, but I'm like, you know what? I like Centuria, so I'm gonna be here.
You know, it's ironic you say that because I'm also in the stream sometimes, and I do sometimes occasionally see you.
Oh, that's awesome. I feel like I see so many people everywhere. It's so funny. I'll go to other streams and I'll be like, oh my god, like I know exactly who that is. What's up? It's really cool to watch like the same people. Like everybody's in it together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't. I just it's like such a big community, but also kind of like really small at the same time.
It really is. Like, if you went to Zentraya's stream right now, and there's like what? There's like 5,000 people watching, right? I promise you would see at least 2 or 3 people that you know, like in chat, just at least like chatting.
True. I don't like all the big chats, man. Those huge amount of people just like intimidates me.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's very like you said, intimidating, but at the same time, like I think it's really cool to like, I hang out in like a bigger crowd of people sometimes. Especially when there's like really funny stuff going on and like watching like chat like just like fly by to something. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's definitely like it is a for today because she definitely like Zed definitely have her moments.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Honestly, yeah. But ironically enough, what really helped me get to more VTubers, like explore a lot more, was actually you. And I think that was really
Wait,
funny.
really? Actually?
Yeah. So what had happened was like after my
Oh,
like first began, like really early, and I like made that initial post like, hey guys, I made like VTuber inspired dishes. I had like what, like maybe 300 followers. And I remember I came across your page because I saw you like through clips. And I also used your stuff to help teach me how to use OBS.
oh, I'm so glad. That's awesome.
And I was like, yo. So I thought that was really
Oh, that
funny.
makes me so happy.
So yeah,
That's always why I love those videos that I made. Like, I really just want people to be able to like start by themselves. Oh, that's so good. I'm so happy.
plus I think one of my favorite clips that I have that I always sometimes replay was like, uh, I think you were doing like your tea time, and I just showed up, and you're like, oh my god, JSIZZLE, you're the chef, and I was like, yo,
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
and it was like I think you were like Dima and all them, and you're like asking about like a food, and I was like, yo, and everyone's like the bungalongus, and I got that, I still remember that, I can't forget that.
Oh, I remember that too. Like, I think it's like kind of more like after we met. But I do remember you coming by specifically in that tea time. I have like a weird like elephant memory where I'll remember things that happened a long time ago. But if it happened like yesterday, I won't remember. But if it's like a year ago, I promise I'll remember. It's so crazy.
True. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm practically the same. You think I memorized how to do all these foods just because I like looked at a recipe? No. I had to memorize everything through muscle memory.
Oh my god, I don't know how. Like I said, I can't even remember like my last name sometimes. So I don't know how you do that.
Oh yeah, no, the simple trick is if I know I can't remember it, I do it so many times to the point where I instinctively know what to do in the kitchen without even thinking. So I can like turn off my brain and
Oh,
I can
that's a
just make
good
a dish.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Well, it's a halfway good idea if you're like cooking for yourself. True. If you're cooking in like a professional kitchen and someone's yelling at you in French and your brain's just off.
Yeah, I would get like kitchen nightmares, PTSD, or something. I'm like, oh my god, I could not function in that environment. And I know kitchen environments like absolutely crazy. So, like, huge like kudos to you, because watching people in that environment is just like to me, it looks like pure stress.
Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. It's 100% pure stress. I'm not gonna hold you. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like
what I thought. Like,
it's
it looks crazy.
it's just the way that people describe it, and sometimes well, it depends on the restaurant. Okay, my restaurant's really nice. We don't have to like yell at each other. But I've been to some wild restaurants. Yeah, so it's
Like, which
absolutely.
ones?
Let's see, where do I even begin? I mean, my first job ever, like cooking, was like working for a university.
Oh wow.
Well, I didn't really count that as much because it was like so processed. That was the first time I ever seen like diced carrots in a can.
Wait, what?
Di-
They you just pull that out of a can?
yeah, they had like large diced carrots, medium diced carrots. I was like, what?
Bro,
You could
it's
get
carrots. Just cut them. It takes like a second.
it. It was a wild time. I was like, you could do that, and then like the same thing for onions and stuff. I was like, I didn't even know you get chopped vegetables that fine from a can.
What, just cut it yourself. It's so easy. Like I'm a really shitty cook and I can still cut an onion in like 30 seconds, you know?
Yeah, well, hey, onion's the first tool, you know? Like I said, it took me like 3 years to learn how to cut an onion without cutting my hand.
I think the first thing I ever learned how to actually cut was an onion. Like I don't think that I've ever cut anything else when I first started besides the onion. Like that was the only thing I learned how to cut. And then everything else was kind of like just like an easy version of an onion, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that absolutely makes sense. I mean, onions are like one of those like wild things where like at first it's one of your foundations. At the same time, it's like it definitely teaches you how to be more careful. That's for sure. It teaches you like, hey, you can't rush into cutting too many things, especially if you're like it's like practice makes perfect.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh man,
Especially with cooking too.
true, true, true. So, do you have like a favorite dish that you personally like to make?
Man, let me tell you, that peanut butter and jelly, it slaps.
Oh my god, you
I'm a
got me
really
dying.
bad cook. I'm a really bad cook, but I can follow a recipe. So like if I see a recipe, I'm very good at like following that and I can do that no problem. I mean honestly because of like the way that I eat, cuz like right now I'm doing like a bunch of carb cycling, which is really annoying. I have to eat like a bunch of protein. So right now I've had like a lot of like breakfast related stuff. Like I've had like avocado and eggs and sausage. So I've been cooking a lot of that recently. That doesn't really like make a recipe though. That's just kind of like sticking random stuff together and calling it like a breakfast or lunch. But um yeah, no, I don't really cook too much myself.
Not with that attitude. All right, guys, the
I
stream's
know
over.
I probably
We're
need
gonna
to
have
be
a
in the
cook right
kitchen
now.
more. Yeah, I was
Everybody,
gonna say I probably need to get in the kitchen more.
uh, oh yeah, everybody get out. You know, everybody, we're gonna meet up at Elara. You know, we're gonna she's gonna cook us some food.
Oh God. Don't put that pressure on me.
I 100% would eat it, even if it's completely destroyed. I'll at least eat it.
Yeah, that's true. Like I mean, I'll do my best. I'll do my best. All right. I'll give you the best I got. It'll probably be horrible, but I'll do my best.
Hey, look. I tell this story all the time. I said, nothing can be worse than the guy who burnt a bowl of cereal.
Wait, how do you burn cereal?
What had happened was I met this guy. It was during our like first week of culinary school. Sorry, my bad. I was died, dude. I just died. Inhaled a piece of dust. Okay. So it was our first week of culinary school. I came over to this guy's place. He was like, yeah, dude, hold up. He grabbed like the frozen milk. There's a couple milk shards. He put it in the microwave. Then all of a sudden, he left it. I didn't even know he did it. He just left it. He's like, oh, I didn't know when to take it out. So, you know, brown makes perfect, right? It was
What
it
the
was
fuck? Are you
black.
serious?
He burnt a bowl of Fruit Loops, and I thought those things were almost caught on fire. So I was like, I never ate Fruit Loops to this day because of that.
Oh my god. That
Absolute,
is amazing.
absolutely atrocious. I was like, and he destroyed the microwave. So I bought him like 3 microwaves for this thrift store, and I was like, hey dog, you got like 3 more bowls of cereal to make.
That
Crazy,
is crazy.
absolutely horrendous. So ever since then, nothing else has really phased me a lot in the kitchen. So I'm just like,
Yeah, that might be like peak awful actually. Now that you say that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that might be the worst thing I've ever heard.
So yeah, every time I see like a VTuber be like, I can't cook, I'm like, I don't know. Can you like flip a grilled cheese and get it perfectly brown? That's a skill. That means you have timing, which is true.
Yeah, I think like another thing that's really hard for like a lot of content creators. And I know it's not just me because it says other people I've talked to as well. Like we're always kind of like hurting for time, right? Especially like, we're streaming all the time and then like on top of that, like like we stream for long hours. And so, we have to like find time to eat sometimes like in between. Like for me, like I stream like in the morning, so like I can eat before stream, but like obviously like I get hungry during stream, so I'm like I have to eat like something very quick or like small, like something I can snack on. And so it kind of like I'm bad at eating like full meals like I should, just because my stream schedule. And like ditto if I stream at night, right? Like I might eat like something before, but I definitely 100% miss dinner and like I don't eat until like 10 or like 11 o'clock at night, which I know is not good for you.
Uh, you're right. It probably isn't good for you because I kind of do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. The only time I
Yeah, and
get,
like I know it's not good for you, like your like metabolism and everything, but I'm like, where else am I supposed to eat, you know?
I yeah, it kind of it's.
Anything that's quick. Anything that's quick is helpful.
Let's see. You know, you're not wrong. Anything, well, it depends. I usually do a lot of meal preps. I make sure like I have some sort of food. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I should probably do something more like that. I probably wouldn't be struggling so hard.
or like what I like to do too. I like to get like I have a ton of frozen veggies, like a ton. Like I have the whole like grocery store in my freezer just so I can
Yeah,
like
I'm sure you do, like as a chef, that makes sense.
I just throw them in the microwave and then bam, I got fresh veggies and I just eat it with some rice.
Yeah, that's such a good idea. I think meal prepping would be like really good. I tried like the service one time. They sent like really small meals so you could heat up like super quick. And that went really well for me. So I think I just need to do something more like that. Because I can just run downstairs and, heat it up really quick.
Yeah, who are you telling, dog? Oh my god. Those simple meals do save lives. I'm not gonna hold you.
Exactly.
Some people like, oh, you cook all the time. I'm like, I cook for so many people. Like it got me. I had to in my earlier chef days. I had to get out of the habit from like not eating all day because I was so used to like being so stressed at work from cooking, and then all of a sudden come back home and I go to sleep instead of eat,
Oh my God, that's a mood.
and then I wake up and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't eat yesterday.
That is literally mood. Sometimes I'd be at work and I would just like work through like the whole day and I'd be like, I didn't even eat breakfast or lunch. Like at all.
I'm like, man, I said people are gonna judge me. It makes it worse for me because people are like, you're a chef, you're surrounded by food. What do you mean to eat?
Yeah, you're held to like a higher standard, you know?
I'm like, well, tell your people. Stuff coming in at like making it busy so I can have time to eat. I'm like, I do so many things. Like I'm in like the back of the house, and then like sometimes if there's time, sometimes I show up to the front of the house, and then I like greet the customers because usually they don't see the chefs back there. So I'm like, hey guys, how was your food? I sometimes throw in a curveball, like serve them their food, like myself. You know,
Hmm.
so they're like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah, I'm the guy who made your food. Here you go.
I love that. That's so funny.
And then like, I say, any complaints, you can direct them towards me right now. And they're like, they eat it, and I'm like, this is pretty fire. I'm like, I appreciate it. Uh, have a nice day. And I go back, and then be like, yeah, it'd be wild. That's how I learned how to be like all my server skills because I kept doing that. They were like, you might as well learn how to be a server. So yeah. So when I
I
do that,
I
do
think
that,
if you're
yeah,
like a chef, right? Don't you have to work with like the front of house like a lot, like in a restaurant?
yeah. Depending on the type of restaurant setting, you heavily work with the front of the house. Sometimes they come back and be like, "Hey, I got this ticket. This guy wants to make 27 modifications to their meal." I'm like, uh, okay.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh, sometimes the customer's ideas be fire. I'm not gonna hold you. One time we had like this
So like,
beef Wellington, and then
uh-huh.
someone wanted to put the beef Wellington between like two slices of bread with like mashed potatoes and make it like a sandwich. And I was like, you know what? That sounds like a mood. So I made it. It was pretty fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, that actually sounds like it would be okay. I know my family does this thing every Thanksgiving where like we take all the leftovers and make a sandwich out of it. I'm gonna tell you, it actually kind of slaps. Like, you get like some like nice bread, right? And you toast it, put some butter like on a pan. And then like you put like your leftover ham or turkey and like the stuffing and a little bit of like other gravy and mashed potatoes on it. Oh my god, it is so good.
You know, I'm not gonna hold you. I always wanted to make one of those.
They're actually really good. My dad normally makes them and they're so good.
It's just my Thanksgiving sometimes be wild. Like people bring stuff from like all over the world occasionally. So I'm like, how do I make that into a sandwich? That's something that's gonna like tear me up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm sure you have like a bunch of craziness that you have to like so many like leftovers and stuff, right?
Depends. Like usually I was making a habit of like not being the person to host stuff because I'm like, yo, that's too much pressure. I was like, I'll make a couple of dishes, I'll bring it to your house.
Got you. That makes sense.
Oh, yo, we got a raid. Can you
Hey
give
Zuri, how are you?
can you give Zuri a shout out? Alright. Hey, welcome Raiders. Hi, I'm JSIZZLE. I'm gonna do this talk show thing where interview teamers, and eventually we're gonna go to the next segment where, create the dish concept and all that stuff. Today we have a special guest, Elara. Why don't you introduce yourself a little
Hello,
bit
how
real
are
quick?
you?
Yeah. Turn up. Photosynthesis.
I gotta ask you, what is with this? Is this? I always thought it was SpongeBob, but every time you come into my chat, you're always like photosynthesis, and I'm like photosynthesis because I thought it was from SpongeBob. Is that what it's from, or is it like a different joke?
Oh boy, it has a whole different meaning. Uh Man, it's a little embarrassing actually. So, I pretty much essentially I see you as like a beacon of positivity, and I'm like absorbing those like vibes.
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
Same thing when I say life insurance. It's kind of like you give me life, so I say life insurance.
That's cute.
I'm like, I just like photosynthesis, life insurance. You're like, okay, what the heck?
Yeah, I might have to steal that. That's cute.
But yeah, absolutely watching those terrible food videos. Oh my god,
Oh my lord, does give me like I don't know why. Like I know they're bad, but I seriously get it's like serotonin watching them because they're so funny. Like even for like somebody that's like a horrible cook, I'm like, there's no way you can actually be this bad though. But they are. There's just people that actually are like that.
it
It
scares
cracks
me.
me up. I think
It's
it's so funny.
absolutely horrendously scary. I'm like, yo. I said, if I had a better setup and I wasn't cooking stuff for my room because I'm just absolutely lazy, I was like, yeah, I make everything in my room. People were like, what? You make all these dishes? Yeah, I make every dish in my room.
That
It's
kind
real.
of makes sense because all your like production stuff's there.
But
I get that.
I just think it's funny. People are like, what? You made this fancy bougie dish? Like, none of my coworkers even believe me. They're like, I would sometimes bring food from like leftover VTuber dishes, and they're like, you made this in your room? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of got bored.
I love that.
Like, why did you use the kitchen?
Gosh, I'm jelly.
Like,
Getting to get all those leftover dishes, that sounds great.
oh yeah, I mean, great if you like waking up in the middle of the night because sometimes I'll be like making a whole cake or something, and I'm like knocking on my roommate's door, and I'm like, hey, sorry to bother you, neighbor, but do you want like a whole cake? I know it's like 3 a.m.
You want a whole cake? But like, well, don't mind if I do. Thank you. I'll take that.
Or like my old roommate, I was like, hey dog, I know it's like 2 a.m., but do you want to try this like ratatouille?
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
And he could never get mad at me. No matter what time I woke him up, he was like, I like your food, so I'm gonna go and eat it. So he'd be so tired, he'll take a bite, he's like, this is fire, and he takes it back to the room, he eats it, and then he just like falls asleep.
I love that. That look, I need to like move or whatever because I need that in my life.
He said, I like cooking for other people. Like I'll usually make myself like a turkey sandwich or something, and then like I'm like, hey, for you, you get a beef Wellington. Hey, for you, you get to eat all this fancy food.
I love that. I think I watched a thing one time with like Gordon Ramsay. He was saying like he never really like eats a meal. He just kind of like eats like what's ever around him as he like kind of like goes through like cooking for the day. But I'm glad that you're like actually like eating a meal.
Sometimes, but slacking. Let's see. So, do you have any like favorite like type of cuisine or like favorite combinations?
Um, I really actually like Korean and Japanese cuisine. I really love those quite a lot. I'm like a big fan of a lot of different types of like Korean food, but I don't know about any like special combination, honestly. Um, but I feel like Korean cuisine is like super like underrepresented. For some reason here in Texas, there's like a lot of places like in Houston and Austin that just have like a ton of like Korean food, and it's so cool. I try to get it like as much as I possibly can.
Don't even get me started on Texas. All right, I'm a Texas boy myself. I
I got you.
love
But
Texas.
I moved here about, oh my god, what, like 2 years ago? Almost 2 years ago now. It's been pretty crazy. It's very different, but coming from Florida, it's kind of like I don't feel like it's like that big of a change, other than everything's so much like bigger. But the people are just as crazy, and the drivers are just as bad.
Oh, oh man, yeah, especially up in like Houston. Jesus,
Oh my god, I just moved away from there. It is so bad.
absolutely. I mean, I travel around a lot, so I try to come back to Texas every now and then, you know. But I mean, your boy be traveling.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I think one of the other places I've been to so far was like I'll sometimes go to Korea. Like I'll go and visit Korea, and then the last trip I took was like in Indonesia. Crazy. Yeah,
How
that was.
was that for you?
Oh my god! Please don't remind me. I didn't know Indonesia was gonna be like that. It was nice or whatever, but like they weren't used to seeing like black people. I'm not gonna hold you.
Really? What was that like for you?
Oh yeah, people take tons of pictures of me like everywhere I go. They like record me. I feel like a celebrity, like a local celebrity. That's how I felt.
That's actually kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it depends on which part of Indonesia you go, but I went to like not like Bali or anything like that. It was like a some random part of Indonesia. Yeah, it was.
When I went to China,
Ooh,
I had my hair dyed red. But so it was like more of like a natural like red. And everybody was kind of that way too. Like they were kind of like wanting to take pictures because I don't think that like they're used to seeing like red hair, you know what I mean? Like a natural looking like redhead. which I'm not like a natural redhead at all, but I will say that my hair looked like really good. So I think they thought I was like natural redhead. So it's kind of the same way, I guess. Like like a bunch of people want to take pictures of me, or like they were taking pictures because I don't think that they've ever really like seen it.
Yeah, it's very they're like, yeah, yeah, diversity. Oh my god. So yeah, it like I said, it's definitely a wild time. Nicest people in my life though, like I think the funniest part was that the people in Indonesia didn't even refer to me by my name. Like when I went there, they're like, "Hey, big man, big man."
Really?
Yeah, I mean, just imagine like you're like this like 4'10", 5'1", 5'2", like Indonesian man or woman, and then you see like this 6'4" like black guy.
Like that I'm 5'2" anyway, so everybody's like huge to me. So that's just another day for me.
Hey, look, I understand. I understand. My twin sister is the same exact height as you. Is she salty? It happens. She's like, I'm the older one. I'm like, look, dog, I'm looking right over you, so it'd be like that. All right.
Yeah, I'm really sad that I got my mom's side, so, like at least like my grandma's side, on my mom's side, because everybody's like short on that side of the family. My dad's like really tall.
I I can't say the same. No one else in my family's tall. They're like 5'7" and below.
What about like your grandparents?
Oh yeah, no, I get it from my grandpa. My grandpa, he was like what 6'5". That man was tall. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I saw a picture and he was like reigning, like towering over like everybody. I was like, that's probably who I get it from. Because you see my parents, they're like 5'6", 5'7", and then you look at me, you're like, holy crap.
Yeah, I think it normally like skips like a generation. That sounds right.
Ooh, let's see. I collected quite a bit of data, so we are going to go to the next fun part, which is going to be the dish creation process. So we're gonna boom. All right. So we're gonna write down. I'm gonna write down some of these I like notes I have. So you like a bit of sweets, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep, yep.
So I'm gonna take that PB and J. Unexpected twist, huh?
PB and J. Well, I feel like if you make something like cool out of it, that could be actually really good.
What I have in mind, you would not believe. Korean, Japanese, maybe chocolate if I can incorporate it. Probably I have chocolate, so I can do it. Do you like fruit by chance?
Oh my god, I love fruit. I eat fruit like every day.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, that's all I need. Oh, I totally 100% forgot to like zoom out. There it is. All right, so ironically enough, so based on the interview for your dish, I was absolutely thinking like a cold soup. I never.
Okay, what kind?
Oh, I'm glad you heard of cold soup. Most people are like, "What's cold soup?"
No, cold soup absolutely slaps.
So I was thinking, because I kind of take it like inspiration for like this one Italian soup that uses like it's like a cold soup and you use like stale bread and like cream and stuff. But instead, I would have used like heavy cream, maybe a splash of peanut, like a peanut butter cold soup. Oh yeah, here we are.
That sounds kind of interesting.
It's gonna be a wild time. It's gonna be our first time doing it. It's
All
gonna be
right, I'm down. I'm down.
like a peanut butter cold soup, and then like I feel like I'm missing something. We're like, so let me see. I'm gonna write this down. So like a peanut butter cold soup. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm also terrible at spelling everything. Yeah. So peanut butter cold soup. We're gonna have it's like fruit. So I was thinking of just like a classical mix of like chocolate covered like blueberries and strawberries.
Okay, got you. Got you.
And then like I wanted to like garnish it with like kind of like a weird like a mint oilish. Like fresh mint, a little bit of like fresh mint oil, and it has like the mint chunks in it. I want to do that.
Yeah, that could actually probably be pretty good. Just because like it'll like that mint would like cut through all the like sweet.
Yeah, I think if I could get my hands on it, I want to garnish it with it also with a bit of basil, like fresh basil.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, tomato, mozzarella, and basil. I just had that last night. I can just eat that by itself. It's so good.
So you got that, and then I'm gonna put garnish as a separate thing. Like fresh mint oil and basil. Yeah, that was like the entire dish idea. I kept thinking about it too. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Anything else you think you want to add to it? Anything? Anything wild? Anything crazy?
Oh, I don't know about adding to. I don't want to like ruin it. I think it's very interesting though. Like it sounds actually really cool. Very different. So I'm super down.
I mean, I mean, absolutely, madam. Oh my goodness. I think for the plating style, I think I want to go for. Oh, it's a soup. So I think
Yeah,
the.
literally just like a nice bowl. Although will you like and do you like put like a little like garnish or something like on the side? I don't know, you're the chef. You make it look good.
Huh. Well, usually for soups, I kind of. By the way, for these plating methods, I forgot all the official names, so I usually just kept my own names for everything.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So for this particular plating style, I think I want to go with the this is a bowl of soup. It's like the soup series. So like it's gonna be the soup series. Huh. I don't know. I call it the tornado, where it's like traditional soup, and then you have like the garnish of like oil or something like circling around the soup.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Yeah, like that. And like you have your stuff in the middle, like the fresh fruit stuff in the middle. A little fresh basil all around a little bit, and then boom. So I will put soup series tornado, which is like an absolutely wild name.
I was gonna say, wait, one more time. Say that one more time.
You got the soup series tornado. That is the plating style.
You might have to send me a picture of that because I gotta see what the heck that is.
You'll see it, and then you're gonna be like, "That's what you called it," and I'm like, "Yeah." But absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna think I'm gonna find a picture of it just to send it to you. Oh my god, everything is like That was a wild picture. It just showed me like I was like I tried to find a picture and then it just showed me like a random empty bowl. All right.
Perfect. That's all we need.
I was like, great. Yeah, Laura, we can do some air dog.
This glass bowl is delicious.
All right, there you go. I sent it to you.
Oh, got you. Okay. Kind of swirls in it. I got you.
Makes so much sense, huh? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all coming together now.
It's all mixing, yeah. Let's see, let's see. So each dish has like a story to tell. Usually sometimes the story comes to like dreams, because sometimes your boy be stressing out so much I just dream about it. So for this,
No,
uh
I totally get that. Honestly, I that happens to me all the time.
so for this particular dish, I was thinking it's gonna be like a very simple story. Cause like I feel like it's kind of cheating a little bit because I've been watching your stuff for so long. Like, oh my god, dude. So like your personality to me, it's kind of like I think I have a pretty good grasp. So like for this story, for this dish in particular, I wanted to like I always it was like imagine you like in this like bake shop essentially, and like you're just like in a bakery and you're just like trying out so many different sweets. Like you're like you constantly come into like the same bakery and you're like this like local loyal customer. You're like making friendly with like all the bakers and stuff. That's what I imagine like this dish to be is like accompanying like how open and how like kind you are.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. That's very sweet.
So that's what I kind of imagine for this dish. Super simple story. It like I try to keep them as simple as I can. Sometimes some of them be wild, but this one's gonna be pretty simple. So it's gonna be like I'm gonna write down in like weird bullet format. So like local bakery. Uh, you know, you're like a what do they keep calling this? Like you know the people that come back like every day. What kind of customer is that? Is that like I forgot
Like
what
a regular?
there it is. Regular customer. Got it. A regular. Dude, thank you. I was like, what is the name? Okay,
Like normally I'm the one that forgets that. The one word. So you're totally fine.
so you're a regular at this bakery. Like super nice, super supportive, you know? And people are like, you can't spell. Absolutely cannot. I'm gonna get people are gonna fight me. Super nice, super supportive. Like you're just like pretty much helping out like the locals. Like you're like actively a part of the community. Boom. The most simplest story I've ever probably written in this entire like talk show series.
And
But
it doesn't need to be complicated. I think that's fantastic.
yeah, simple, wholesome. You know, photosynthesis. You feel me?
The photosynthesis. I got you now.
Okay, next we get to the actual. This is gonna be the fun part. So as you know, for my dishes, each like video has like a song, and each song like kind of like tells like it accompanies the dishes like it's part of the dish is what I kind of say. So I'm gonna have three song choices. We're gonna listen to all of them, and you're gonna pick your favorite one.
All right, bet. I'm down.
So let me you distract the chat while I gonna go ahead and set this thing up.
We distract chat. Oh shit. All right. Well, I can't really move, so hi chat. Hi Dive VTuber, how are you? Look, I gotta ask you, what is it like modding for this guy? it seems like it's a nightmare, right? He probably gives you lots of problem.
Please
What's
don't.
up, chat? How are you?
Oh my god.
No. Are you sure? He seems pretty problematic to me. Are you sure you're sure?
Oh man, I try my best. Okay,
I mean, you said distract them, so I'm just speaking my truth, all right?
just taking shots. Huh? Like first
Uh,
time we get to talk, you're just. I'm getting bodied. I'm just getting bodied.
yeah, that's normal for me. Mods get free food. Oh my god, that is so nice. I'll tell you one thing about my mods. I don't feed them at all, so maybe JSIZZLE is treating you too nicely, or maybe my mods are into something different than you are.
All right, cool. And hey, look, yeah, I try my best,
Yeah,
especially,
my mods basically remind me to eat.
especially
But
the
as far as
dog.
me feeding them, no, I don't feed them at all.
The large mod is not fed. That's crazy.
Like they can feed themselves. That's what I'm saying.
They call it a mama sizzle, you know. So we got the first song. It's gonna be what kind? It's French. It's French. So we're
All
gonna
right, I'm ready.
get a vibe.
All right, start out with bitch. I'm in. The song's kind of a bop.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the first song.
All right, all right. That was a good start. That was a good start.
Honestly, I make these choices so hard for everyone. People are like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I have fire music." your
I like
boy
because
be
that
cooking.
fire taste, duh.
Your boy be cooking for real, for real.
We cooking outside the kitchen. I got you.
The second song. This is what you're gonna like.
Oh, I think I like this one more. I think I've heard this song somewhere before.
It's pretty popular.
Yes, it's the Napoleon Dynamite song. That's where I know it from. That's exactly where I know it from, Ariel. Yeah, this song is such a bop. Hey, Ginny, what's up? How are you? Thank you for the raid, sweetheart.
Hey GD, thank you for the raid. Oh my god, you get lit up in here. Thank you so much. Welcome Raiders.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say this one over the first one.
Yeah, that's the second song. Hey guys, welcome Raiders. Hi, I'm JSIZZLE. I do a talk show where I, pretty much talk to VTubers, and then right now we're in the middle of the dish creation process. We're out here picking a song for the video for the dish I'm gonna make for Elara here, our special guest. We'll give a quick introduction.
Hello, I'm Elara. I'm the heavy metal elf. It's good to see you all. Welcome.
Let's get this bread. Oh my god, but yeah, thank you again, Genie. Yeah, dude. Genie's awesome. Oh my god. Another well acquaintance of mine. Fun times, fun times. Mm-hmm. Also got the sizzle approval, you feel me?
Gotta have the sizzle approval. I got you. Photosynthesis, baby.
Yeah. And now we're gonna go to the last song. Totally Totally know what they're doing here. I hear this. I had to translate it because my Japanese is a little rusty. Which one do I like?
So my Japanese is non-existent, so you're fine.
Oh, stupid ads. I don't like ads. You got it. You got it. You can skip. Let's go.
What's the name of the song? I actually know this artist.
Like I said, I do make these choices pretty hard for people.
It's gonna be a hard choice between the second and the third song. Her story is so sad though. I remember who this artist is.
Definitely one of my favorite of my playlists for sure. Yeah. And that's the last song. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go with that one. That is such a good song. I love that one so much.
What? You made a decision already? That was a you're the quickest person ever. I'm not gonna lie. Back to
I
Jazz.
think it's because I have to make a lot of decisions in content creation. I'm like, I got this. I'm a decision maker now.
Stupid YouTube.
I put on my big girl pants today.
Don't mind me. I'm going through YouTube because I have an ad blocker.
Oh, you're fine.
And boom. We're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Whoa! Oh my god! I was changed the whole background, dude. You would have witnessed a massacre.
I love that. Look, we can just be over the cozy, comfy shop. That'll work for me.
You know, I think that would be another setting I can make.
That is true. I do a lot of music rating on my stream, so I'm pretty used to listening to a bunch of songs and rating them really quickly.
So the song you choose is the last one. The song's called First Date by Yukiko. Boom. Like I said,
Boom. That was easy. We killed it.
like I said that. And the last part is, which is the hardest part, is creating a title for the dish.
Oh God. Oh, I don't know. Something with peanut butter.
Mhm.
Obviously, I think peanut butter is super important in the dish.
Alara's peanut butter dream. I'm just kidding.
Alara's peanut butter dream.
Oh my god. Your chat will absolutely. You know what? I might. You know what? If you agree to that, I might make that the title. Just so I can hop into your chat, and just so your people can see it.
I I feel like this is a missed opportunity for a D's nuts joke though.
Absolutely. You know what? You're right. You're right. You think just the title is just D's nuts? You think?
D's just D's nuts. That's it.
Bet. You know what? Life is short.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
And a quick overview. So the dish is going to be a peanut butter cold soup with chocolate covered blueberries and strawberries, garnished with like a fresh mint oil and basil. Mm-hmm. The plating style will be a style from the soup series, so it's gonna be a soup series tornado plating style. It's gonna be a lot of swirls, and a quick overview of the story. Essentially, the dish is gonna tell the story of like eventually like a Laura, like at a local bakery that she frequently visits, and like in this bakery, she's always like super nice, super supportive, and like helping out essentially the local community, which is like reflective of just her how she is like as a person, and how like wholesome and how kind she is. For the title of this dish or this particular video, it's gonna call "These Nuts." Oh my god!
Perfect.
And for the song, it's gonna be "First Date" by Yukiko Okado. Yeah, this is the fun.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh my
That's
god!
a banger right there.
The song being "First Date" and then "These Nuts." That's crazy.
That's even better.
Yeah,
Literally perfection.
that's crazy. Everyone's gonna be like wild. Everyone's gonna go wild when this comes out. But yeah, that's it. This is
You gotta make sure to like lay out everything and then at the very end be like, and the title of this dish is D's and then just cut it. It's like that'd be so funny.
I would do that just for you. Just for you.
All right. Write that down, editor. Write that down.
Editor. I am the editor.
Oh, bet. Okay, that's a mood. I feel that on a personal level.
That's why these dishes sometimes take so long, because I gotta like make it, the food, clean the station, and then edit. It'd be a whole day, dude. I gotta dedicate days to make these dishes.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, cause you gotta, I mean, not even counting the cooking, but then you have to film all this stuff and then edit. Trust me, I get it 100%.
I'm like, I need to update my life insurance policy. For real, for real.
You need more of that life in your life. I love it.
Let's see. Add these nuts at the end. I got it written down. We got it. We got it.
Kid wrote. Kid was like, let's go.
But yeah, guys. Otherwise than that, Because I know I know Laura has to go in like a couple of minutes because I know you got your stream and your tournament planned.
Yeah, I got a it's my first time doing a Nick All Stars tournament. I used to do a lot of Smash tournaments, but we're trying out Nick All Stars today, so we'll see how it goes.
Nick All Stars? I forgot that game existed.
The second one came out like maybe like 3 weeks ago or something like that. Yeah, I think it came out like 3 weeks ago, but we're dipping our toes into the tournament scene with it and see how it goes.
That sounds like a wild time. Well, I mean, I'm acting like I'm not gonna be there. I'm
Exactly. I was gonna say, look, you'll see it. Like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
gonna be there. You'll see the photosynthesis. You'll see the life insurance as usual.
Bet I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see the dish too.
And thank you again for agreeing to this. I mean, I know I'm sorry that it was like a lot of like technical stuff, especially my power going out and like delayed the stream by like what 30 minutes. That was crazy.
Oh my god, but things happen that are out of your control like that. Don't even worry about it.
Uh, and a special shout out to a lovely mod, aka Dog VTuber, aka Toki. Um, because Toki, ironically enough, she was the very first guest of the show, and ever since then, she's like, "I'm gonna help you out, Egg. I'm gonna help you like get from the ground up because I'm absolutely terrible with technology." So the reason why the setup happens
That's
super,
all.
the reason why the setup happens so quickly is because she helped me set up so well. So like, if anything happens, I can like easily like do a quick setup in like 5-10 minutes. Thank God. She helped me with that quick stuff. I was like, okay, I got OBS through like Alara's like tutorial. What else?
Look, I'm so glad that this helped you though. Like that's always my hope is for other people to get into content creation. So it's good to finally like see it come full circle, you know?
Grow up so fast.
I know they grew up so fast.
Yeah, like I said, thank you again for like I know this has been such an amazing opportunity. I mean, ironically enough, I know we had interacted a few times, but like getting a chance to actually like talk to you is like been such a dream. Honestly, I can knock this off the bucket list.
Oh my god, it's literally just me. Like I'm not that big of a deal anytime.
Would you say that? But like I said, like I said, you're like one of the first few VTubers I like got a chance to like watch and interact with.
I try to make it that way because I feel like, too many people get wrapped up in the numbers, right? And they're like, "Oh my god, like you're so like giant," and I can never talk to them. Like, I'm just another person, just like you are. Like, I'm literally the exact same. I'm not that big of a deal. I feel like everybody should be treated the same, regardless.
True, true. But yeah, like I said, I was like, man, Laura's so cool. I hope I get a chance to do this.
Yes, I'm so glad we get to finally hang out a little bit.
True. And now I get a chance to see behind a little bit of the unhingedness.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty tame normally in other people's streams because like I feel like not every stream is like super crazy, right? So like I don't want to like put that out there, but yeah, if you ever come by my streams, chat, or if you're already a chatter that's in my streams, like it's very chaotic and unhinged. So if you come by, just know, like, be prepared.
Yeah, the keyword is be, especially if she's watching those videos. Oh my god,
Oh, not cooking with Jack, please no.
I can't. That hurt my soul.
Oh, same. I'm still hurting from it.
I'm like, how? Why? But yeah. Well, the rest of that, yeah. Uh, I I'm totally professional. I totally found a person to raid.
Oh, who are we rating today? Or do you need a suggestion?
That's a solid question. Ooh, we we're gonna rate someone that's super awesome, super top of the line, sizzled grade quality person over here. We're gonna rate Amalia.
Let's go.
What's I totally got this. I'm like an old man, okay? I'm like an old man with technology. Yeah, okay. Yo, what's the command again for the raid thing? I totally forgot. It's like a backslash, right?
Oh, backslash raid, yeah. Backslash raid and then their name.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
This is
you
my final lesson to you, all right? No tutorial video needed.
you young people, your technology.
We have technology. Wham, wham, wham.
Okay, I'm typing it up right now. I don't want to keep you up too long. Okay. Oh, I spelled the name wrong. Jesus Christ. Okay. Do do do. Totally professional. Totally professional. But like I said, thank you again for like I said. You know how much this means to me. Like this made my whole day, dude.
Oh my god, of course, anytime. Seriously. No problem at all. Thank you for having me.
For okay, I messed up. I messed up. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. So it's like black backslash raid and then like at the person, right?
Just their name. Yeah, so like backslash raid and then just their name.
What? That's crazy. I think I messed up on the backslash.
Like it would be like raid. Like here, I'll type it in your chat. It'd be like that basically. Oh, it will let me type it. Okay, let me put it in our chat.
Cause
So it'd be like that basically, but just replace my name with the other person.
I
Thank you, robot.
yeah, because I was like, I am absolutely terrible at this. Totally. I'm like, why? Why did this happen to me? Gotcha. Thank you, Laura. But yeah,
I got you. I got you.
now you can see how bad I am with technology in person. So is there like a space or no space?
Yeah, put a space in between the raid in their name. Oh, there you go. You got it.
Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. Toki got the raid, got the raid chat going. So thank you guys again for being a part of this talk show. I know it was kind of quick, but thank you guys again for taking time out of your day to attend this talk show, and thank you again, Elara, for being a special guest of the show. It means so much to me.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for having me and have a great rest of your day, Chad. I'll see you later. All right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Make sure to vibe, thrive, and most importantly, photosynthesize. Have a good night, guys. Or technically, yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Happy time zone.
Yeah, every time zone. Woo!